Time is a really strange thing. At one point, time is very fast, and at some points, time moves very slow. Like, the meme where it's like when you're doing planks, it's 1 minute, and 1 minute feels like an hour. And then when you're like playing video games with your friends, and then 1 hour is just like 1 minute. I saw this grade sheet that I have, which I'm going to pull up for you guys. This grade sheet that I have plastered in my wall has been plastered in my wall for 4 years now. And it had said that my average was 88. Now, the reason why I had plastered this on my wall was because, well, I wanted to improve this. And I did. It has been such a wild journey those 4 years. I've met a lot of people I have not been in contact with after I have met them. But it was a good experience. And the time that I had spent when I was learning, when I was figuring things out, instead of playing with my friends, that time I've thought it was worth it. I've talked to my friend a lot about this, and my friend told me that his sister said to him that, "Oh, look look what has happened to you now. You haven't learned any skills." But his rebuttal to that is that for me it was worth it because I had spent time with you guys, and time with you guys is the best time that I can spend. And there are like two views in this, which is like, spend time with the people that you love, and then don't spend time with the people you love so that you can build, so that after you build, you can spend time with the people you. Those are the two things that are clashing in my mind right now. But time is a very, very peculiar thing because after the 4 years that I've been with this guy, the path that we've been on is just so different. And that I've had a lot of progress in my life, and I'm stuck right now in a plateau of YouTube, but I know I'm going to break through. I'm going to reach the breaking point, this breakthrough at some point with YouTube. I'm just gonna have to find my content style, etc., etc. And then he's on a different path. He's on college right now. For me, the time that I have spent working on myself and the time that I have spent working, playing with other people have been balanced. And the reason why that is because when I'm working, I'm genuinely working, and when I'm playing, I'm genuinely playing. Like, I don't really play and then think about work and then think about play. I don't really do that. When I say that I'm going to be working, I will be working. And when I say that I'm going to be playing, I will be playing. And that's actually a mentality that I think a lot of people should have, which is that when I go to work, I put on my work face, my serious face, and then when I get out from work, I put on my playing face, right? I put on my playing face of like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And I also think that keeping yourself busy will make time fly by so much faster. September, tomorrow is already the halfway of September, and I all I feel like I'm stuck in the same day. You know that I feel like I'm stuck in the same day. I'm still in August. I do not think that I do not think that it's September, genuinely, because it's all so fast to me. Getting on to this routine of doing after, after I wake up, I exercise. After I wake up, I meditate, I exercise, I go to work. I come back, I exercise, I read the Bible, I go to sleep, and then I do it all over again. And sometimes I edit videos, but that's just about it. And I have found that the way to slow down time is to genuinely be with your friends, making new memories, having all sorts of different thoughts with your friends. That's genuinely the best way to slow down time. Because in these 4 years that I have been grinding my schoolworks, and then now I have landed a job in these 4 years. The time that I have spent with my friends has been the most vivid of my memories and the most enjoyable experiences that I have made. So, I'm preaching, yes, I'm preaching to, work hard on yourself, to exercise. Of course, I'm preaching to do this, to do that, to, meditate, read the Bible, be religious, don't do bad things. I'm preaching all of that, but I'm also preaching that after you're done, spend some time with your friends because, you know, this is not going to be a good example, but Charlie Kirk, nobody knew that he would die at 31. Nobody knew. Nobody knows when you're going to die. And so you can have a very big goal to work towards, but know that, at least for me, the goal that I'm working towards is for the people that are closest to me. And so if I do reach that goal, but the people that are close to me will not be the ones closest to me, then the goal would have not been worth it. Right? Right? That's the thing that's bothering with me the most. But if you have loyal friends, if you have friends that, you know, be with you, and that is a really good friend, a really loyal friend like I have in my friends, I think that will be fine because these friends will understand. Like, even if you guys don't see each other for years and years and years and years, you guys know that you guys are friends, right? You guys know that. But the family, yeah, let's talk about family life. Because time with the family, I know can be kind of hard. Because I've been experiencing that with myself lately. My father had been always wanting me to go to school. I didn't really see the point in going to school, right? I didn't really see the point in going in. That's why I didn't really go to school. That's why I didn't want to go to college, like, at all. I didn't really want to go to college. And so we've kind of had this argument, and then, about like, why do you want to go to school? Because I want to pursue my own thing. And then he says that, oh, let's see, let's see, let's see. And then my thing is just that, oh, well, we'll see. Does that mean that you don't want me to succeed in what I'm going to do? We kind of really didn't talk about that much. Then one of my coworkers, who is older than me, had told me the story about that when his father had died, they didn't talk much, and there was some kind of hatred towards them because before his father had died, they had gotten into this big argument, and then he stormed off. Before going to school, he stormed off, and he didn't really talk to his father again. Came back. Father was in the hospital bed crying. And so, as much as we don't know when we will get taken by the Lord, we also don't know when our fathers, our mothers will be taken by the Lord. And we should also really always respect them, even though they have different opinions. My father and I are great now. I know that his opinions of what I should do with my life will not change. And I will not change as well. Because I know in my heart of hearts that this is the best sort of option that I should do right now. And so, these videos actually stop time. Crazy, right? This 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 thing that's happening right now, this video that you're watching right now, this will never be happening again. Right? The words that I'm speaking right now will never be spoken again. Right? And so the only real way to stop time is by recording and shooting everything that you can see, everything that you can think, And all of these videos will be piled up into your legacy after you're dead, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. Because when I, you know, do this video and then after 10 years, I'll see this and think to myself, what the fuck was I thinking when I said that? I'm probably not going to say that ever again. Time is a real time is a real bummer, huh? Spend as much time as you can improving yourself, being better, making yourself healthy. But also know that the time that you spend working on yourself is for the people that are closest to you. And that is something that I'm working on. I just want to talk about that. This shit got me emotional.